day. This is a.j.farzad for successwithloa.blogspot.com, and this is a video blog supplement to the post, Why Should I Do the Right Thing? This is one of those posts that I am putting on because I have struggled with a recent revelation that someone that I know perhaps is doing borderline or outright criminal activity, and I'm trying to describe the reason why you should do the right thing to the family, and I'm having a hard time because the situation is that for 20 some years he worked hard and with very little to show for. He was able to get a house, but with the crash of the housing market he lost his house. The stress caused his marriage to fall apart and be separated from his wife and his 2 children. So now seemingly has 2 brand new cars, buying a new house, no relationship or very little relationship with the family. And I'm trying to explain why, even though it looks like the person doing the criminal activity is having a more prosperous life, it's not exactly that way. So that's why the topic of this blog post is, why should I do the right thing? When, for example, the drug dealer down the street drives a better car, has a better house, has more bling, and I work hard all my life and I have very little to nothing to show for it. Okay, so that becomes the premise for our discussion. So now let's go and find out what the law of attraction says and explains about this. Once again, if you are spiritual, becomes a very easy thing to understand, and keeps coming back to, I guess, spirituality and these universal laws. Seems to make things a lot easier, because if you are religious and spiritual, you do good because you want to please the source and your creator. You do good because of the grace that has been shown to you. You want to do good. So that covers that. But for those of us that want a more analytical explanation and are perhaps more scientific, let's take the law of attraction perspective. First of all, if your paradigm and your mentality is that you have to work hard for a living, therein lies your resistance and your problems. This universe does nothing with scarcity. Nothing. We have plenty of life forms even in the most arid deserts on this little blue planet. Trees are never scarce. They grow almost everywhere. So universe does not understand scarcity. It's us that dictate, and by so doing so manifest scarcity in our lives. So the first step is to go and examine your beliefs and find out what is the truth. Now that that is covered, let's go and figure out why we should do the right thing from the law of attraction perspective. When you actually do the right thing, your vibration brings you happiness for most people. I have another blog post which I'll put a link to on top of this video, which you might want to read, because I guess a rare minority of people actually get into the belief that the wrong thing that they're doing is bringing them joy. But that usually happens in very, very rare cases and out of long-term doing the wrong thing without consequence. So when you do the right thing and you are happy, your vibration will attract more happiness and doing the right thing. When you do the wrong thing, you're sending the vibration to attract more opportunities for you to do wrong things. So in a criminal circumstance, that explains why if you don't change your thought and your behavior, more and more opportunities come so you can do more and more criminal activity. And that's usually how people get kind of caught up in the criminal life. And I guess given time, that becomes their norm. But when you start doing wrong, immoral activities, that negativity will continue bringing you more and more negativity. And one of those negative opportunities perhaps will manifest in the form of going to prison, or worse yet, maybe getting killed or hurt during the course of doing your wrong thing. Now, having said that, you have to realize that you control your destiny by being able to visualize and go over the positive things that you do want as opposed to the negative things that you do not want. You are rewriting your neural pathways, you are rewriting your behavior, and you are rewriting your habits, because the world will throw negativity at you without even having to try for it. But you are responsible for actually creating positive pathways in your psyche, in your vibration, and ultimately in your behavior. And that's basically the moral of this story, is that you want to be happy. Whatever you want to have, you have to think first. Doing the right things in life usually bring a satisfaction of accomplishment and in turn joy. Along with that, you have to also realize the truth of this universe. The truth of this universe is not hard work, is not competition, and it's definitely not scarcity. You have to realize that the truth of this universe is abundance. Be grateful. That's the quickest way to abundance. Be grateful for what you have right now. Live what you want right now. Again, that doesn't mean go ahead and splurge everything you have, but pretend as realistically as you can what you would do. Get into the feeling of what you would do when you have what it is that you want. This is actually a really nice area, an example. Let's say I'm walking in the Bay Area, and I'm going to pretend that this entire scenery is part of my state that I own, that provides work for lots of people, and I'm enjoying a nice leisurely walk down my driveway to the lakefront that I own. And you continue on enjoying this, the fact that I am creating value, I am creating work, my children can run and play all the time, I'm enjoying nature, I'm enjoying peace and quiet. Okay, this kind of thought, this kind of mentality will bring opportunities for actually having a state this large and having prosperity. So I hope this makes sense. If you have any questions, please comment on my Facebook, and also send me a tweet and follow me on Twitter. You can use the links above this video. Till next week, cheers, success.